Hello, everyone. Welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It's time for the Monday night Fireside chat. And tonight's topic, what's on your mind? It's open chat. We're going to cover a bunch of topics. And here I am. How's everybody doing up there? Well, I'm going to get over here to the, hang on. There we go. Get over here and see the side chat and see who all's here that I haven't said hi to in the chat. Well, let's see. First one in was Walt Rogers, who's lurking. Then Pass McQuaddy. Then Howie at Food Forest Permaculture. Denise, Green Granny 2. And let's see, Troop 1351. And since they said, hi, Mr. P, I'm betting it's Antonio, the senior patrol leader. All right, Kaylin Strain is in the house. Gear Grinding 19 is here. Scroll on that. Mary Beth Smith is here. CB is in the house. Hugo Homestead. Wayne, the Ungrateful Peasant, is here. Rachel Knight is here from Hawaii. Brother Donnie, Prep for Eternity Homestead. Moon over Miami, Suburban Hillbilly. And there I'm caught up so far by reading the side chat. Okay, so yes, I'm going to be doing 3 giveaways tonight. And I froze. They're going to be $5 Amazon gift cards. And I'm going to try to do that every Monday here on out. Walk 2 miles and full of spaghetti. Well, 2 miles in, that might do it. Full of spaghetti, that'll put you to sleep. All righty. So basically, the 3 giveaways are going to be a spin the wheel for channel members, a question for channel members, and a question for subscribers. Now, the 2 questions have to do with videos that came out in the last week. And that's what's going to be going on from now on. And so next Mondays will be ones that came out Tuesday through next Monday. Okay, and that's the way it's going to run on that. All righty, so over there. Okay, so every now and then, I would say most of the time I get like a 30-second ad or a 2-minute ad or a 3-minute ad. That's why I have the 5-minute countdown, because hey, the ad pops up, you can watch the short ad, and then it's over and the countdown finishes. The ad that's over there still has 8 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And you're going to love this. It's supposed to be, ads are supposed to be tailored to whoever's watching. YouTube is all screwed up because that ad is for golf. I don't play golf. About the closest I'll come to playing golf is to be out there with a 12-gauge shotgun with double-aught buck and having somebody teeing off and see if I can shoot it out of the air. That'd be about the closest I get to golf. In fact, I haven't done miniature golf in 30+ years. So yeah. Yeah, I am not getting out there with a golf club swinging and screwing my back up. All righty, so got up on that. So let's see. Let's do it this way here. So the next thing here is going to be the weight loss challenge. Okay, so what do we have on the weight loss challenge? And okay, so far we got 2 people, 1 on each team, which haven't reported in yet. Not going to say who. Team captains are contacting them. All right, but as it stands right now, the Collective has dropped to 1,378 pounds total, which puts them 4 pounds less than last week. So they've lost 4 pounds in this last week. The Ungrateful Losers has dropped down to 1152, which puts them 10 pounds less than last week. And so overall, total loss for both sides is puts the ungrateful losers ahead. The ungrateful losers have lost a total of 29 pounds. The collective has lost a total of 26 pounds. So, yeah. And so, yeah, it's going to be interesting here. Let's see. Gunslinger Outdoors just came in. Hey, how's it going? I know. Actually, there's been a couple of them. What's been weird, there's been a couple of them that have been talking about weight loss and, drinking the different things and stuff for, the natural stuff for weight loss. And that's, kind of piqued my interest on a couple of them. Actually, that's how I found Dr. Eric Berg, which I really enjoy following his stuff. Okay, how do you join? If you are watching on a computer, it's really easy. Underneath, the picture here, it'll say, number 497, open chat, what the blah blah. Then below that it says Camppatton Family Compounds. Then it says join in blue. You click on that and you get your credit card ready, and it's 99 cents a month. You just go on and put your credit card in, and it just bills it 99 cents every month. If you're on a phone, if you go down into the description, you click on the link. Supposedly that gets it so you can join while on a phone. All right, let's see. So the weight loss challenge is sitting here. So we're done with that for now. Let me put that down. And let's see where I'm at here. Okay, so that's where I'm at there. So escape on that, drop that down. All righty. You see that when you're on other channels, but not on mine? Wow. On using your iPad. Well, it's there, and it should be there for because it's YouTube promoted. It should be there. But if you go down into the description, I got the in the description. It talks about. Hang on, let me look and tell you exactly how many lines down it is. So it talks about the Monday Night Fireside chat, blah 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 blah. Hosted tonight's weight loss challenge. Then we talk open chat. Then we'll do the giveaway, and then it has channel members. Blah, blah, blah. It has a little thing on channel members, and it has the link on the paragraph that says channel members. There's a link down that says YouTube channel, blah, 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 join. And so that should get you in, anybody interested in that. And let me see if I can pull this other thing up here. Which one is it? Nope, that's I didn't bring it over all the emojis here. So if one or more of the channel members want to type in all the emojis there and show what sort of emojis you guys have to play with, that'll be cool. And let's see here. Hey, Doris, how's it going? Where to begin? Homestead, Janice. So, yeah. And what else we got here? Supplements. Oh, talking about supplements for the weight loss. Not just Dr. Berg, but there's a couple others that have been talking about this. Look at the ingredients on your supplements. Let's see if I can bring this other thing up over here real quick, and that way I can. Where'd it go? Oh, it's out of order there. There we go. I'm going to bring something up here. I can't think how to spell it now. I'm not going to be able to bring it up. So I'll just tell you. All right. So the at Sam's Club, I get the generic version of the knee stuff. I can't think what it's crap. Anyway, it comes in. Osteobioflex, or what I think is the one brand name. I get the generic version of it. The in the description of it, and I can't think of it. If I had the bottle here, I could look it up real quick and then throw it up here. There is an ingredient in there. If you compare the Costco memberships mark version to the name brand version, the name brand version, I believe it's the second or third thing in there is a filler chemical. Doesn't do crap, but it turns out that chemical's bad for you. Now on the members mark brand, it's about the 12th thing down in the line, so there's a lot less of it. But and I've been checking several other things. My Costco vitamin C, it's about 8th or 9th thing down in on the ingredients there. It's a filler, and they use it to fill stuff, and it's really not good for you. I will do a video here when I get all my vitamins out here and line it all out, and I'll put it out in that video showing. Of course, it'll probably get squashed by the platform. But showing a couple of things that, Dr. Bird has said, don't take this, it's bad for you. Hey, Jeremy, it's Tennessee Tactical One. All right, so for the weight loss, just for your vitamins and stuff, that's one of the things. The other thing is several of them have talked about what most vitamins list as calcium something or other. Begins with a C, calcium something, the chemical begins with a C, is really, it's cheap and easy for them to get and put into vitamins, but it's hard, if not impossible, for the human body to absorb it and use it. And he mentions another one. Actually, hang on a second. I can tell you what the other one is here, because I ordered some stuff, actually not from him. I found one, a good one that's a list of stuff to get, and let me scroll down here to it. Calcium lactate. And actually, I'll show you the one I ordered off of Amazon, because it's fairly, they just dropped the price on it. Dang it. And I froze. So this is the one I just got, the calcium lactate, which is what several of the doctors, are saying, get this because this is more easily absorbable by the body. And it just dropped from $12.94 to $11.99. So I missed out on sale. I just ordered it. So that's what comes in. Now this is has 250 tablets, but it's 3 tablets a day. So you have one with breakfast, one with lunch, one with dinner. That way your body has a chance to absorb it, and you don't pee out the excess. Yeah, and vitamin D3 is one of the things that helps you absorb. Hey, Barry, how's it going? And hi, old ways. But vitamin D3 helps your body to absorb calcium. 90% or more of the gel caps, vitamin D is soy oil. Not good for you. But you can get the other something else that doesn't have soy oil. What does it have? Extra virgin olive oil. So you got this little tablet. Might as well just put some extra virgin olive oil on your spinach, on your salad. Use vinegar and oil salad dressing. Use extra virgin oil. You'll get plenty of D3 that way. Exactly, and so that's why this one it says take it. It's 3 tablets. Take 1 to 2 times a day. I'd say 3 tablets. Take 1 with each meal. Spread it out. Let your body absorb it at a nice, slower pace with your food. Hey, hello, Tofu. Did I miss anybody else sliding in here? Yeah, Step Van Dan. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me see what else I've got going on here. And checking back, make sure I haven't missed anybody else. Yeah, turmeric is a good one for inflammation and joint pain. However, my wife, myself, my wife's best friend, her husband, all found out if we go off of it for a while and we go back on it, it's like, how to say it? It's like we're having beans again. Yeah. 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 If you only eat 3 times a day, and actually I'm getting on Dr. Berg's thing, I'm down to 2 meals a day. So I eat breakfast at about noon, and then I eat dinner about 5 o'clock. I'm going to try to get it closer together. So the rest of the time, it's what's called intermittent fasting. So you're fasting for the rest of the time. You have 2 meals and about 4 hours in between. All right. What else here? Oh, I know what I need to do. I got to say thank you to all the people with those little in the side chat there that have those little emojis next to their names, or their, they'll either be blue or green. If they're blue, besides the rank, they'll have a little emoji after it, like Gear Guy in 19 just popped up there. And Grateful Peasant, they got the emoji. Why isn't Wayne? I made Wayne a wrench before. There we go. They took him out. So now he's back. Now he's a Smurf again. All right. Yeah, the goal is in 6 months to be down to 1 meal a day. And that'll be about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, LA Prepper, how's it going? All right, so I'm going to give a little salute here to my channel members here, if it'll take it over there to it. There it is. And so this here is the 49 channel members I currently have. All right.
This ain't Camp Crystal. We have fun here.
Okay. All right. Hello, Tofu. What was your name before? Because now you're going to Hello Tofu, and I really need to go in there and change it to that, because when you on the wheel, it has your old name. So his fiddle broke. Yeah. And hello, Shadow Scout Swede. Now, Shadow Scout, I have been commenting on your videos. Usually what happens on Saturday, I'll put it on, and I'm running around doing laundry. I got it cranked up loud so I can hear it all over the house, and I'm listening to what's going on. I'm just not in here commenting on it. So your member icon disappeared earlier? Because I just ran the list and you were on it, Mary Beth. Yeah, that's weird. Unless the date expired on it. Hang on here. Let me jump over here. I mean, do it on the other computer because I can get it here and hit the refresh. Because it might have been, I don't know if it's on its thing or what. Gosh, all right, says that there. See your members. All right, go in and see my members. Stringfield Ridge Farm, Suzanne. Kathy D. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, it dropped off, which means it's been about 30 days since did you pay? Were you gifted it, Mary Beth? I think you were gifted it, and so it expired because you're now not on there anymore. You were there earlier today when I put everything together. I know Joe comes over and he'll gift 5 memberships, or so, and so yeah. If you want to continue, and actually here's the thing. So I'm going to be giving away 2 $5 Amazon gift cards to channel members tonight, and next Monday, and next Monday, and next Monday. So it only costs 99 cents a month. So you basically invested in 99 cents for 8 shots at getting $5 back. All right. Okay. All right. I was just kind of curious, because I've heard Courtney, this mention that you changed the name, and I'm just kind of going, I can't. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Well, slow mode means when you type, it brings names up right. Like I said, about 4 seconds or so. So when I do the question, it doesn't go on me on the side chat, and I have a chance to read it. So that's all it is. It's just a slow. It just slows it down for me reading the side chat to see what's going on. Let me get back over here. Wow, what the heck? Oh, great. Now the second ad came up here on my side here. I can still see the chat, but the second ad here is one for Fearless with Jason Wilcox. And this is an hour and 40-minute ad. If he wants to pay me for watching an hour and 40 minutes of his video here, we're going to go ahead and let it run. He laid it down and the house ate it. Yeah. I keep mine in here. Now, when I take it out on here, I keep the wallet open in front of me, do it, and I put it right back in. My wife has lost hers several times, and now she has this little card holder that she keeps it in. This heard of a fruit salad tree? Oh, is that the 4-in-1 tree where you have pears, peaches, apricots? What's the other one? What's the other one on it? And cherries on it. You have them grafted on. My mom used to have a 4-in-1, but it didn't have the cherry on it. Hers had peaches, pears, apricots, and the one that's sort of like a peach, but nectarines on it. Yeah. Yeah, and that she just had a 4-in-1. Now I've seen 5-in-1s and 6-in-1s, but you get so many on there, and it's yeah. Let's see. The TV remote, whatever the kids were eating while sitting on the couch, crayons, spare change. Yeah, the couch eats a lot. Actually, her tree lived about 25 years, but she had it in a big 100-gallon tub, and it finally got some disease on it because one year we got bad disease on a lot of our trees got hit, and it just didn't survive. But they'll live, if you plant them in the ground and keep them healthy, they'll live 30, 40 years easy. And it's like, all right, most of your orange trees are grafted onto a lemon tree rootstock because it is a hardier rootstock. And I can't remember the name of the rootstock that a lot of them use. Someone else pointed it out once before. Howie might be able to point it out, but it's generally on a, it's not Meyer lemon, but it's on a lemon tree rootstock. And if that dies back and it comes up from the rootstock, you get big old massive lemons on it, but it's also loaded with 2.5 to 3 inch thorns all over the tree. It is a wild, hardy lemon rootstock that they graft a lot of the just about all of the orange trees onto, and a lot of the different lemon trees onto as well. All right. And of course, you know, like I say, you know, if you have room, plant several trees solely for, you know, pears, peaches, apricots, nectarines, whatever, cherry trees, and whatever else, and just pick it, and then can whatever you have extra, start canning it, you know. Yeah, there were a lot of trees that took damage from the polar vortex. That's okay, Alicia. Yeah. Hey, Virginia Roots, how's it going? All right, so first thing I'm going to do right now before we go on any farther, we're going to have a giveaway. And we're going to do, the first giveaway is going to be for channel members. And so it's going to be the Wheel of Names. All right, so we're going to spin it, and then we will have a $5 winner here. So this is for channel members. I've already loaded them all in here. And we're going to. I don't think Phelan's in here tonight. No, I don't see him in here. Close that one down. I'll give him a minute or two for him to show up here, and then we will see if he shows up. If he was out there just hiding, you know, lurking and not in here. So, Wendy at Hardknack Farms is in here now, and so we will see what happens. All right, so give it another minute here. Let me, this other computer over here. I mean, this now it has an hour and 17 minutes left on this ad. All right, so just give it a second here. Nope, you don't see Phelan in there. Of course, if he hasn't said anything. And so, all right, let's go ahead and spin again. All the Things Acres is All the Things Acres here. All the Things Acres. Hey, Idaho Garden Girl, you made it just in time. We're having the giveaway. All right, let me check something over here. All right, no, okay. I have not seen All the Things Acres making any comments either. All righty. All right, let's try another one, another name. Troop 13 and Troop 1351 is answered in the chat here. Cool. All right. All right. Let's see. Get back here and let's see what. Let me look at the side chat. What's going on here? We all need to eat smaller ones. Wendy's here. That there. All right. I have Troop 1351's email, so I can send the troop a $5 gift card. So that's good there. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and drop that down. And up to the latest in the. All right. Oh, so Troop 1351. It's probably Antonio. Antonio, let your mother know to look for it. I don't want anybody else taking it thinking it's just for any scout that has access to the email. All right. His mother's the scoutmaster right now. So that's why I'm just making sure that gets out there. All righty. So let's see what else we got here up here. All right. This is for channel members only. Channel members only to answer this question. So everybody else, if you're not a channel member, please refrain from answering this. This is for channel members only. All right. All right. In a video that came out since Tuesday morning last week, at the end of the video, I put out a phrase that's going to be, that is the answer phrase for tonight. What is that answer phrase? So it was on a video that came out since last Tuesday, and for channel members only. Channel members only. And let's see what we got here. Hang on. Okay. The first one I have showing it here was Hugo Homestead, who was a channel member earlier when I put earlier today, but she, Mary Beth, and Shawnee have all dropped off because they had the freebies that come on, Brain, the Garden State Gardener put out there. So right now they're not showing as channel members. You were Shawnee. You had a freebie from Joe, and it dropped off. It dropped off. After it started, because that's when Joe put it out 30 days ago. All right. So the one that has it that is a channel member. Let's see. The first one that has it that is a channel member. Go back up here. Okay, if I can find it again, because I lost my track here. Actually, even before Hugo was one, I missed it. That's why I go back and look. It was Kaylin, close. Kaylin, really close. So Kaylin is in it with salad mixed green. The actual answer is salad bowl green. And the one that actually got salad bowl green was Idaho Garden Girl. And so everybody in the side chat, are you going to accept salad mixed green, or do we just give it to Idaho Garden Girl for salad bowl green? So there's a question. I'm gonna toss it out to all the members. Are we going to accept salad mixed green, or are we going to go make it have it has to be salad bowl green All right. She says, let Idaho Garden Girl have it. Okay. So let me put it on here. So that's all right, Steph. And so, Steph, I'll be sending that out later tonight to you. I'll be emailing that to you. All right. So now, subscribers, which means everybody that's commenting this in the side chat is a subscriber. This is the other one that came. This was on another video that came out since last Tuesday. And so, ready? Oh, so it's a word in a video came out since last Tuesday. So subscribe, everybody, on your mark, get set, go. See how many people stayed and watched the last of that video. And I said it was. In fact, even in the video, I typed it across the screen. Oh, okay. Come on, where is it? Kaylin said biochar. And that's what the video was, biochar. I mean, that's what the thing was biochar. The word was biochar. So she had the video and she had biochar in there. All right, so this is how it's going to go from now on. I'm going to do one wheel for members, one question for members, and one question for everybody. And there are $5 Amazon gift cards, and this is what we're going to keep on going. So if you want a shot, non-channel members, it's 99 cents a month to become a channel member, and then you get put on the wheel, and you get a shot at that. So I'll be doing, so basically it's going to be four times on the wheel a month that you get a chance to do this, and about every third or fourth month you're on there for a fifth time. All right, so I'm going to give Kaylin the other one. And I will get that out to her later tonight as well. All right, so let me go and drop this down. All right. Let me go ahead and do this here right now. So anybody out there that I know I forgot to email it. I posted it in Courtney's moderator and chat on Facebook, and also in her. She has one called Links now, Courtney's Links, and I posted it there as well. So there's the link if anybody wants to come up here and we can talk some more stuff. Yeah, what's interesting, I've been tracking my weight every day. And let me pull it up over here on the other computer so I can see it. So I used that little spreadsheet I sent out to everybody, out to all the to the team captains, and they should have distributed it to their team members. And so I've gone from I started it myself, and I put a video out there so everybody knows I started at 204, and the next day I was at 200. Then I was at 202, then I was at 201, then I was at 200, then I was at 201, 202, 201, and today I was at 199. I broke 200 again. So on my tracking goal, my goal for this Sunday was supposed to be at 200, and I was at 201. But today I'm at 199, so I'm ahead of it. I have it marked down, so I need to lose a pound a week. And that's what I'm tracking here. And I'm learning when I screw up. By weighing every day, I know when I screwed up the day before, because I'm like, oh, crud, I had an extra cheese stick. That's 80 calories. Crap. That's no carbs. Oh no, it's one carb or half a carb, but it's 80 calories. So that's one of the things I got to look for. Keep in the evening. I went until 3:30 today before I ate. I didn't eat until 3:30 today. However, once I eat, since then it's been a battle. After I had my salad, my three little sausage links, a cheese stick, a glass of milk. What else did I have? I had something else with it. What did I have? I had one other thing in there. It was, I had half a tortilla, so that's 45 calories. Since I got done eating, almost immediately I want to go back for seconds. It's like, no, I can't. Yeah. So right now on my goal for this coming Sunday is to be at 199. I'm there right now. If I can keep going down, I can actually hit my end goal on July 2nd. My end goal on July 2nd is to be at 164. If I can get down to 164, I will have a very happy staff sergeant. Yeah, I know my wife has that problem. Generally, I don't, because when back in September or late August when Courtney was starting hers, I was at 215. Actually, I've been at 215 for the last 3 years, almost spot on all the time, 215. And I can have some really salty stuff. And like we have my wife and I share a pepperoni pizza with the not the pepperoni, the ham and pineapple on it. She's in the morning, she's griping because she feels the salt and she's put on a couple pounds. I was still at 215. I could not get. It took a long time for me to start losing weight, and so how tall am I though? I'm shrinking. I was at 5'10" and a half for years and years and years. And the last time I was at the doctor's 3 years ago, I was at 210. And my wife kind of marked it, and I was at 2'9" and 7/8. So my weight is crushing my knees and my ankles down and my lower spine. So. Now here's the thing that is probably don't let it piss you off, because I'm paying for it now. Back from the time I was 18 up until the time I was, so we got married in 88. Yeah, I bought the house in 87. 2 months later, Chris and I got engaged, got married in 88. And so it was about 93, 94. My body went whoop and changed. Up until that time, I could eat half a birthday cake and not gain a pound. I weighed 150 pounds from the time I was 18, actually before that, so from 1975 up to 1994, I weighed 150 pounds. And I could eat junk food all day long, not gain a pound. I could, we used to go to a restaurant. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was in the Willow Shopping Center. Basically, they had a 24-ounce porterhouse steak. I could eat one of those in one sitting, not gain a pound. I could go all day fasting and not lose a pound. And then Mother Nature slapped me in the back of the head and said, all right, you've abused this too much. Now you're going to gain weight. Yeah. Oh, but there are some interesting things. Going back to what we were talking about before about the vitamins and stuff to help offset, the things we're eating and stuff. You got to watch out what the fillers are in the vitamins. Hang on, let me look back at this one here if I can find the one that has the tab. Okay, on that one I talked about the brand. The brand is Now Supplements, the calcium lactate. Ingredients. Ingredients is calcium from Shadow Scout's here. Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Just woke up, basically.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, so on that supplement, the active ingredient is calcium elemental from 1,962 milligrams of calcium lactate. Other ingredients, crystalline cellulose, hydroxide propyl cellulose, vegetable coating, magnesium stearate, a vegetable source, and then silicon dioxide. All right, those are looking at the cellulose ones are empty. It's like eating the sunflower stock. It's the cellulose out of a sunflower stock. It's no calories, no nothing. It's a filler, and it's not bad for you. It's not bad for you. And so, and down here in the bottom, I like this. It says, not manufactured with wheat, gluten, soy, milk, egg, fish, seashell, tree nut, or sesame ingredients. So this one by Now, let me throw it back up there again and go to the front. Now, come on, there it is. Now is one of those ones that I've gone to that is totally better for me because it doesn't have all. I wasn't thinking about looking to see all. I didn't think they were stupid enough or greedy enough to put dangerous crap in our vitamins, and they are. And the other thing I switched over and I got some of here. Let me show that one here. Is this is from Dr. Berg's group of stuff, D3 and K2 vitamin, and it's got magnesium, it's got the zinc, it's got the bile salts, all the good stuff, all the good ingredients there, and the other ingredients: vegetable capsule, crystalline cellulose, and magnesium stearate. And so, there's Wayne. So this is something else I just started getting, and I'm going to be supplementing it. I've got to find actually my Costco multivitamin does not have that nasty hydro blah blah whatever the heck it is that is Dr. Bird's on a rampage about, and several other doctors saying, if it's got it, don't take it. Fortunately, that doesn't have it in it. However, my chewable vitamin C's do, because I grabbed the wrong one. I didn't grab the other ones. I haven't checked the other ones yet because I still have a couple hundred of these left. And once they're gone, then I'll hunt for a good vitamin C that doesn't have that stuff in it. But I mean, that stuff's in a lot of stuff. I mean, I was looking at some foods and stuff, and it's in some foods as well as a filler. It's like, somebody sold the food industry a bag of goods when they got them mono, whatever the crap it is. I can't remember right now, but I can find it on my things really quick. So, guys, what's on your mind?
Not a whole lot. Just we're running around today and picking up stuff for the garden. Got 2 raspberry bushes, 2 blueberry bushes, and 2 grape starters. I think I'm going to go tomorrow and double up on the bushes. Have 4 each. I don't know how much we need, but I remember my grandpa had 4 raspberry and 4 blueberry, and my grandma was always canning and making jellies, and he always had blueberries and stuff in the freezer.
Yeah. I know we have at the house in California there. So I got to look in my mind. So there are 3 back there. There is 1 on that side. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grapevines. And they're all seedless, except for the one Concord grape. But we're lucky if we get a couple things of grapes off of it, because the blankety blank squirrels and rats from the neighbors come over there, and it was just about, oh, those are right. Well, we can get those tomorrow. Next morning, friggin' rats and squirrels got it last night.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the wildlife. There's a ton of squirrels, apparently rats, even though there's no trash out here. They just live out here, I guess. Lots of deer. There's 2 different deer herds that come through here and drink out of the pond. And they're like 10 feet from the door in the bushes over here. I know they're out there running around at night because we ran into them. And my light randomly goes on, and I'll walk out there at the 45, and I turn to look in the bushes, and I just see a bunch of eyeballs staring back at me.
Well, if you got a bunch of eyeballs in there, don't do a 45.
No.
Get a 12 gauge with some number 4 birdshot in it or something like that.
I'm gonna wait till next year. The hill goes up high enough on the front porch where I could shoot off the front porch, and I'm not going to cross the road. It'll go into the ground. And on the other side, I can shoot down by the pond. There's a little private drive. It's just me and the neighbor. So I can shoot across that down in the pond, and I can shoot behind me down in the ground. So next deer season, it's on. I'm taking a fat doe. I'm just trying to, I don't know how to keep them out of stuff right now.
All right. Joe, you stay safe while you're doing your Ubering, okay? Yeah, here, no rats around here. No rats. There are voles, but they don't climb up and eat anything off the vine. They'll go in the garden, they'll eat stuff, the roots. And there are some mice. But we got a couple of cats. My daughter has a couple of cats which just absolutely, they hunt everywhere for any mice and voles out. I mean, they've been, I actually saw them the other day after the snow dumped on there. They were out there out on the snow, stopped and laid there. I'm just watching. The head would twitch. All of a sudden, twing, down into the snow they went. Up came with a mouse in their mouth. Because the mice were burrowing under it and they could hear it. But yeah, there's but we do have some squirrels. The cats have downed a couple squirrels. They have taken a couple squirrels down and left them as gift, half of them as gifts on the back porch for my daughter. But I just haven't had a time to or the need to get out my my pellet gun and get it sighted in for the little bit longer range here than what I had in California. And yeah, I used to take squirrels down all the time, especially out of the apple tree. They'd be up in the apple tree, and once in that apple tree, they don't want to leave the apple tree. So we could walk out there, get the gun all ready, walk out there, say, "Okay, where are you? There you are." Okay, pop, boom. And there's a, the thing is, they stop and they look down at you. You go, you're not going to shoot us in the city limits. Pop. You want to bet?
Yeah, skunks are a problem out here too, Mary Beth. I don't know why there's so many skunks out here. You see them dead all the time in the road. I mean, out west it was always possums everywhere in the road dead. Out here it's just skunks everywhere.
Yeah. I see probably 3 skunks a year on the highway between here and Shelley, which is 4 miles up the road. I only see about one a year from Shelley to Idaho Falls, which is 6 miles. So, tree rat. Oh, we did. Then the one neighbor whose house faces the same street as ours does had a palm tree up there, and it was a fight every year. See who's going to take over the palm tree, the rats or the squirrels. I mean, they were up there fighting because they wanted the whatever growing on the palm trees, the little dates or whatever it was growing up there, and they would fight for it. But the problem is the neighbor behind in California has a huge wood pile. Across this entire back property has a huge wood pile. Piles of, 2x4s, 4x6s, all this stuff just laying out there, and it's full of rats.
Mm. Yeah, I don't even know where they come from out here. I've never lived anywhere that just had rats running around all over for no reason. Out here, it's not like our neighbors have piles of trash or anything. They're here.
Yeah, well, what happened prior to 1964, the Contra Costa County didn't have rats, and out at Port Costa, a freighter came in, and it was infested with Norwegian wharf rats. And they came off, and it's been a war ever since. I mean, these suckers are big. They chew through the hardware cloth, wire. They chew through the chicken wire. They chew through the 1x4s in a night, and to get at the chickens and stuff. And they were, my uncle used to come over and sit in the in what was called the pigeon shed. It was about I think it was about 16 feet by 34 feet big, like a little barn thing. But my daughter was raising pigeons and stuff. He'd go down there, and he'd have the light switch ready to go. And as he had the rifle in his hand, he'd kick the door open, turn the light on, with his Ruger 1022, and then he would turn it off, and he set a bucket down. He'd turn it off, and wait for him to come back in through the door stuff. And they'd hear or the cracks in where they chewed in the walls and stuff and everything coming. They squeeze in, and he'd see him, because there'd be lights outside then, and he would see the shadow of them moving in. Get a couple. He probably got about 10 every night that he came over. And they were still overrunning us. Yes, polecats are skunks. And that's why when they refer to in the Westerns, we go watch out for that two-legged polecat, they're calling the guy a skunk, a dirty, rotten skunk is basically what they're calling the guy by calling him a polecat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been ugly ever since 1964, and in '65 the county was given every residence, depending on the amount of property they had. If they had just a little quarter-acre lot, they gave them this looked like a half-gallon ice cream tub of waxy poison stuff to put out there as bait. They came to our house and they go, "All right, what size is your land? 1.25 acres. Here's 6 of them." What do you got? We got We got pigeons, chickens, horses, cows. We got a barn. Here's 2 more. But yeah, it only took 1 year for them to stop touching that stuff. They learned quick.
Yeah, they're smart. They get smart after a while. They once you start trapping them, they learn not to go into traps and learn not to eat the bait after a while, or pain in the ass. Oops, sorry.
Actually, it would have been deputy, because at that time we were way outside of city limits, and everybody out there shot. I mean, it was, you could hear everybody shooting rats at night. Yeah. Yeah, I hate rats. I had a pet rooster that I was, I think it was just, I was 5 years old. And so I was out playing out in front on the front property, and the next door neighbor house had been abandoned. It was the Dollar State turkey hatchery. It was like 15 acres. And I was playing out up there in front there, and guy pulled up, stopped. He goes, "Hey, you want a rooster?" Yeah, gave me a rooster. He said its name is Charlie. And so, I had Charlie, and I got him. So, after a while, hand feed him stuff. He would come to me. He would sit on my shoulder. I'd walk around with him. The only thing that would annoyed anybody was at 6 o'clock in the morning. But my mom already had chickens and small banty roosters that were doing it anyway. But they were quiet compared to Charlie. But the one of those rats got in there, got chewed in through the. We didn't have chicken wire. We had hardware cloth, like a rabbit cage. They chewed through that and got him. Yeah.
You might try a Kevlar cloth instead. They can't bite through Kevlar.
It'll take them a while. The only thing we found out that really screwed with them was my dad was working as a machinist, and they had the big packages of steel wool, and once it got wet, they had to throw it out. Well, every time they threw some out, he grabbed it and he would lace it with sugar and something else. I'm not sure what it was. And then he would pack it in the holes. So the rats would go in there, oh, food, and they start chewing on it, and there's this blood trail leading away from it. They never stopped going after the steel wool that had food in it.
Weird.
Yeah. But yeah, he said he found several dead ones around where they bled out, because basically they started chewing it up, and mouth was all bleeding. They actually swallowed some of it. The insides bled, and they died.
See, I'd love to do something like that and leave stuff like that outside, but I'd be afraid of the dog getting into it. There's my dog, and then there's 2 hound dogs. I have 2 neighbors on each side of the property, and they each have some land. And the one side, the dude's hound dogs follow me around everywhere when I'm outside. And then the other neighbors have dogs too that come up, and they're all friendly. Everyone's dogs run all over. So last thing I want to do is accidentally poison or mess up.
Well, what that seems to work, a lot of people are saying it works, and that's you take like the Jiffy cornbread mix, and you mix it 50-50 with baking soda.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try that.
And some people say, yeah, sprinkle a little sugar on there too. Yeah. And someone else was saying, yeah, there you go. They go, there's not an animal that doesn't like chocolate, so sprinkle some cocoa powder on there too. Because especially if the cocoa powder has the butter and I guess the greasy butter and stuff, the cocoa butter in it draws them in too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Brenda's here, Duncan 1900 Homestead. Yeah. All right, you guys take over for a minute, okay? I'm going to go grab something and bring it in here. Talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Got my nail polish out. I found this glow-in-the-dark nail polish at the Dollar Tree, so I grabbed a few different colors, and I figure my my guns that have black fixed sights on them. I'll paint them up, see how well it works, and take them out in the dark and see if it glows or not. My hopes are not very high that it's going to work.
Well, you have to try and test and see if it works. It might work. It might not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely see it during the day. I've painted sights before, ones that I couldn't change out. But yeah, I hope it'd be cool if these work.
Yeah. All right. So this is the stuff I was talking about. This is the it says compared to Osteobioflex triple strength. This is the member marks glucosamine HIC that I've been using. The stuff that you need to be worried about, see if I can find it on here again. There it is. So I'm going to make myself big for a second, guys. All right, so this is the list of ingredients here. Way down here, the filler is on this one, and that filler is maltodextrin. So maltodextrin is all the way down here. On Osteobioflex, it's like the second or third ingredient. So yeah, on Osteobioflex, they have that nasty filler way up near the top. Well, here it's at least this one, it's way down near the bottom. There's only like 4 or 5 little things after it. But yeah. So let me type. I'm going to type that in the chat so everybody can see what that is. And so you have the actual MALT. D, where's it? DEXTRIN. Make sure I spelled that right. Yeah. So that's the stuff that Dr. Berg and Emily, I forget what her, Dr. Emily, I can't forget what her last name is, and they're saying don't eat this stuff. And it's, believe it or not, it's in a lot of cereals. It is in Cheerios.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it's made of. It just says it's a carbohydrate, but I can't figure out what it's made of.
Yeah. Now here it says, it is a type of carbohydrate but undergoes intense processing. Ooh, super processed. That can't be bad for you, can it? And it comes in the form of a white powder from rice, corn, wheat, and this is off of WebMD. Yeah, okay, here it's in weight training supplements, yogurt, nutrition bars, chips, salsas, spice mixes, cereals, artificial sweeteners, baked goods, beer, food snacks, candies, and soft drinks.
Used as a thickener, so it's some kind of starch byproduct, huh?
Yeah, and it says comes from a form of white powder from rice, corn, wheat, or potato starch. So I mean, it's so processed that it's no longer food.
Yeah.
If you have celiac disease, be careful about eating foods with maltodextrin. Hey, they know it's bad, but they still keep putting it in everything. So anyway, it says as traces of gluten if its source is wheat. So, okay, WebMD actually is coming down harder. I'm scrolling down here. Potential health risk. If you eat too many foods containing maltodextrin, your diet's quality is likely to be below par. You will get too much sugar and low amounts of fiber. Such diets increase your risk for type 2 diabetes, weight gain, and high cholesterol. maltodextrin and diabetes. The glycemic index in maltodextrin is higher than table sugar.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me put that ads. Let me see if I can block some of these ads here. There we go.
One look at the food triangle or food pyramid or whatever they call it these days. You should be questioning things, you know.
Yeah. Here it is. Is higher than table sugar. This means that it can spike your blood sugar after eating foods that have it or taking vitamins that have it. But maltodextrin and gut bacteria. Maltodextrin may affect the balance of bacteria in the gut. Researchers in its early stages suggest that it may reduce the number of good bacteria and increase the harmful bacteria. All right, so everyone in the chat here, check your stuff. Any food that has maltodextrin in it, put it on the do not buy again list.
Good point.
Ooh, Rachel says, where to go? A lot of gummy vitamins have it. Oh, crap. Excuse me a second.
I'm trying to think of anything that we have might have it, but we don't eat processed foods.
Oh, the green screen's wiping out, but this is what I get for the grandkids when they come over here. So I'm going to need...
Yeah, I think the milk and cheese is about as processed as our food is.
Okay, this one here, other ingredients, glucose syrup, sugar, water, gelatin, less than 2% of coconut oil, beeswax, Canberra wax, citric acid, blueberry, blah, 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 blah. Contains tree nuts, coconut. Okay. All right, guys, I got good news. This particular brand from Sam's Club does not have maltodextrin in it. Okay.
Lucky you.
Yeah. We've thrown out a bunch of different things. We've thrown out a lot of stuff because we found out about the high fructose corn syrup crap.
Yeah, one of the things I've been trying to do, because we're in a huge farming area. It isn't big production farms. It seems like everyone's got 5 or 10 acres out here and has their own little mini farm. I've been trying to source food for the next year. And, you know, like when we first got out here, everyone had all their seasonal vegetables selling everywhere alongside the road. Been finding where to get beef, where to get local pork, where to buy eggs until we can get our own. So I think, you know, over the process of the next year, I'm going to start phasing things out, and we should be able to get most of our food, at least locally, produced within 10 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, going on this diet, I stopped eating a lot of cereals. The only cereal I eat is oatmeal.
Yeah.
And that doesn't have it in it. That doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. That doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. And and with eating just the plain oatmeal, I still have a bunch of the packets of the the apple cinnamon and the brown sugar maple and stuff. So basically, I take a regular packet of plain oatmeal, and I'll take half a packet of the others. So I'm not going to throw them out. Look at it. Other than sugar, I'm not going to throw it out. I'm just going to reduce the intake of that. And so that's I've eliminated the high fructose corn syrup on a lot of the stuff. The biggest hard thing for me so far was giving up maple syrup and pancakes.
Yeah. Every now
Oh,
and
that was
again.
so hard. And right behind that was the maple frosting donuts.
I find the best thing that helps for like sweet cravings, 'cause I get sweet cravings really bad, is the dark 70% cocoa bars, those big ones. I'll buy those and I'll just every couple days, if I get a sweet craving really bad, I'll just break a square or two off and have a piece or two of that and just stop. And it kind of settles the craving a bit. So.
That's something my wife has. She likes the dark chocolate. You know, like the 97% Carl.
Yeah.
And so she'll for Christmas usually I'll go over to either go over to Ghirardelli Square in San Francisco, or since I'm up here, I order online and I'll get like a half a dozen bars for her, and those last her about a year. And the other thing was she was getting was the big 5-pound bag of the Ghirardelli dark chocolate. I think it was 89 or 87 percent Carl, whatever. And she uses that in making the brownies and stuff when she makes brownies. But she'll get that, and she'll get she has this little itty bitty cup. I think it's about a quarter cup size, and she'll scoop it up, and that's what she has. And she'll sit there eating one at a time, watching TV or something. And usually like that, she'll eat it so slowly it takes about an hour for her to eat that little cup. Okay, look for the grade A maple syrup. Yeah. And you got to make sure it's pure, because they've been diluting maple syrup. They've been diluting it by adding high fructose corn syrup to it. And so you'll have, it says maple syrup on it, and the major ingredient is maple syrup, but the next ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. So it's like, oh, it's 51% maple syrup, it's 49% high fructose corn syrup. And they're even doing that with honey too, mixing, if it doesn't say pure natural honey on it, whatever, you'll find it has some high fructose corn syrup mixed into it. But yeah, I found one of those, and it's like, nope, not buying this stuff no more.
Yeah, it sucks because of good stuff. Like I love the Mrs. Buttersworth, and that's like the worst one. It has all the crap in it. Yeah, I don't like the maple syrup. I have maple syrup every now and again. I'll use a little bit of like a little half a spoonful of honey in something for a sweetener, or 100% pure maple syrup. But I don't like it. It's just watery.
I should have put this up here earlier when you guys came in. So check out our panelists. Subscribe to them too. Yeah, it's I mean, it's just so frustrating. For years we used to buy the Del Monte, the cans of Del Monte pasta sauce, and then we found out, woohoo! All righty. Welcome. It's CB member time. And, because we used to pick those up super cheap sales, and now it's like, okay, nope, we're not going to get that anymore. And so basically we've been getting either Classico, because it does not have high fructose corn syrup in it, or corn syrup, and some of the stuff doesn't even have sugar in it. Some of the flavors. And then
I've made my own for probably about 10 years now. I just get the canned tomato sauce. That has nothing in it other than just squished tomatoes, and then I heat it up and I add my own seasoning to to whatever I'm making, whether I'm making Mexican rice or I'm making Italian food. I'll season it different. You can use that as a base and just season it different to make the different types of tomato sauces for the different stuff you cook. You can find one. It's just straight tomato sauce with nothing else in it.
Yeah. Okay, that just dropped. Well, I guess a lot of people that were members expired tonight because it did say I only needed one more new member to add another emoji to the list of emojis you guys could use. And that says I need to add 6. So a bunch of people lost the freebies that Joe and others had put out there. I think Gear put out some too one time. So if you've lost your little emoji icon next to your name, it's because you used to be you had a freebie.
I don't even know how to change it.
How to change what?
The emoji.
Oh no! All right, the emoji next to your name changes automatically. I set that. I have a 1 month member, 2 month, 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years. So it changes on that. But it's like CB. They just put out all the emojis there. Yeah, I have another one I was going to add to it, but now I got to wait for 6 more people to join. Hey guys. Next Monday, I'm going to be giving stuff away to channel members. Is that called baiting? All right. Oh, okay. It's coming up on the hour and a half time here. Let me put something up here. All righty. Tomorrow night on my other channel, Gray Man Prepping, Gray with an A. The topic is the Metro Prepper. What the heck? And yes, it's going to be interesting because we're going to talk about what a Metro Prepper is and how a Metro Prepper can be, what's the word I'm looking for? A bad, not influence, but a bad role model or picture, whatever, for other people to see. Basically, you know how Doomsday's preppers put a bad light on all people that are preppers. Well, so does the Metro Prepper. Because
seems like they got ahead of it on that one.
Yeah. So anyway, that's coming up tomorrow night. Friday, back here on Camppatton Family Compound. The topic is, what is your one main goal for 2023? Not a New Year's resolution, a goal. A project or whatever, a goal that you have set to do. And then next Monday is going to be the same thing, open chat, what's on your mind. And we'll start off with the update on the weight loss challenge, and we'll go from there. So CR's been lurking. All right, folks, I want to thank everyone for coming in here and supporting me. And congratulations to the winners. That was Kaylin Strain, Idaho Garden Girl, and Troop 1351 were the winners tonight. Each getting a $5 Amazon gift card. And we'll do that again next week as well. And thank Shadow Scout Swede and Wayne the Ungrateful Peasant for coming up here and sharing the spotlight here. And I got a challenge for everybody. Let's see if I can do that again. I'm going to put it in the word in the side chat here. Between now and next Monday, check your foods to see how much food has that maltodextrin in it. Just curiosity. All right. So thank you, everyone, and I need to slide out of here, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night over on Gray Man Prepping. All right, see y'all later.
Take care.